A while ago, I had a conversation with somebody who had a WordPress website. They were getting really frustrated with trying to keep the content updated on this website, to switch out photos and add dates of events and that kind of thing. And they asked me if there was a platform that would be easier to update. And I said, let me show you. So I made a quick little demo site on Squarespace, and I sent them a video of what it would look like to edit the content on a Squarespace website. And the comment that I got back was, wow, I can't believe how much easier that looks. Does that mean that WordPress is bad? No, it's still one of my favorite platforms to design in, but it wasn't the best fit for her. And that's the thing about website platforms. There's not a best choice for everyone. Every platform works well in the right situation. Hi, I'm Appy from iCodeHappy. I'm a website and data advisor, which means my goal is to make sure that you have a website that works well for you and for your business. Welcome back to Website School. We've been talking about website basics and how they're changing and how they're staying the same in this age of AI, where we are right now in September 2025. Today is part 9. In our next to last video, what we're talking about is how do you decide what website platform to use? What are the trade-offs? I had a client who had not one, but 2 WordPress websites and bits and pieces of those sites scattered all over the web. A domain registered here, a domain registered over there, website hosting in 2 different places, and things just felt like chaos to her. So our goal was to take everything and simplify it. So we put the domains in one place and we put both websites on Squarespace. Now she has templates that she can use and she can edit and update her own websites. She doesn't have to dread the complexity that she doesn't need for her business. Is that everybody's answer? No, but it's a very individual decision about what you need for yourself, your own preferences, your level of technical ability and desire to use that ability, and the features that you need for your business. Some people have this idea. In fact, I had it myself when I first started building websites. Everybody should use a certain platform. If you don't use a certain platform, you don't have a real website. And that advice misses the point, because websites are as unique as the business. The needs of the business, the need for the website, and what it does for the business is as unique as the business. There is no one size fits all. Different platforms fit different needs. The real goal is to find the platform and build the website that fits you and your business. So I have a 3-step framework to help you choose a platform. The first step is, what are the features that you need? Basic business website, online store, blogging, membership, course, customer management, a booking calendar, maybe ticket sales for an event. Knowing the features you need helps you figure out what platforms are a possibility and which ones won't work because they don't have what you need. When you're making a list of features, it may help to make a list of things you have to have and things you would like to have, because that may end up making a difference in your platform choice too. The next step of this framework is, how comfortable are you with technology and what are your preferences? Some people love the control that comes with the complex solutions like WordPress. A lot of people are just intimidated by that. They want the easiest, fastest solution to set up. Are you going to build your website yourself, or do you need help setting it up? It may make a difference as to how many professionals are available to help you and what their rates might be. What is it going to take to maintain this website? Can you update the content? Are there technical updates that need to be done, like for WordPress with plugin updates and software updates? Is that something you're up for, or is that something that's going to be a deal breaker? If you need help with those things, have you factored the cost of that assistance into your budget? I had someone who wanted to build a course. She had already built her website on WordPress. So she said, well, I'll just use a WordPress plugin and build the course. And it turned out to be so complex for her to manage that it just didn't work very well. You have to get really honest with yourself about the skills you have or don't have, the skills that you want to use or don't want to use. You may know WordPress like an expert. You don't want to spend your time that way. It's perfectly valid to make a platform choice according to your preferences, as long as you get the features that you need. Things like ease of use, the design flexibility, the quality of support. Sometimes there are platforms that just click with people. If that platform that you click with offers the features that you need, that's valid to make a choice based on that. Sometimes you have platforms that seem fairly similar, maybe something like Shopify and BigCommerce, but the experience in working with the two is completely different. So you can test them both out and see what fits you, making sure that the features that you need for your business are available in the platform that you prefer. Sometimes it helps me when I'm trying to make a decision like this to list my deal breakers. Maybe that's budget, nothing over a certain amount. Maybe that's a customer experience. Maybe that's the way the interface works, that I just hate the way a certain platform functions. Maybe it's poor customer support and I don't like having to deal with the platform support, or I don't feel supported using that platform. Those are all valid reasons to not choose a platform. The caveat being, you need the features you use. Usually there are multiple options, and it's just a matter of figuring out the best way for you. One of the big things that I hear a lot of people say is, I want things all in one place. So all-in-one platforms can be a huge draw for people when they can get their website, their email marketing, their online store, their course delivery, their membership, and their customer management all in one place. That can be something that makes life a lot simpler. The question is, usually when you have an all-in-one platform, it's either expensive or the features that it offers in that all-in-one platform maybe are not best in class for that particular feature. For example, Squarespace is a great mid-level all-in-one platform. You can do a lot on Squarespace. You can have a website, you can blog, you can have a limited membership, you can even have an online store. But a Squarespace online store is going to function a little bit differently than a Shopify store because Shopify is built to sell. Squarespace is built to have a website and then also to have an online store. So they're going to be very different experiences. That's something to keep in mind, is if that's really important to you to have this all-in-one platform, think about all the pieces that you want to be in that place, how much you're going to be able to spend to have that all-in-one system, and what the individual needs are for each of those features in that all-in-one platform. If you need a few more features for email marketing, is it going to be easier to make a system where you have a website connected to a specific email marketing platform that has those features that you need instead of trying to get everything in this all-in-one situation? Just food for thought. There's not a right answer. So here are some starting points for your research. For an online store, I would probably start with Shopify. And for a basic business website with maybe a blog, I would probably go with Squarespace. But there are other options. There's Wix, there's WordPress. For a one-page website, just for getting started, getting something up and out there, there's a platform called Carrd, CARRD.co, that makes a really nice, really affordable one-page website. For all-in-one platforms, those tend to be really good for online businesses that want to have a course, a membership, a lot of different features. So you have a lot of options these days. Those are places to start, and I would definitely do as much testing as I could to make sure that I had all the features that I really needed for the website and the rest of the system that I needed from that platform. One of the things I suggest is using free trials to test various platforms. I've done that a lot, and it's really helpful because even though you see a list of features, until you really get in and start just getting creative and experimenting with a particular platform, it's really hard to know how exactly it functions. So don't choose a website platform based on what somebody else says is best. Choose a platform that meets your needs, that fits your comfort level with tech, and that you enjoy using if possible. Figure out your deal breakers, test the platforms that you can, and don't forget that the platform that works for you and for your business is the right platform for you. Thanks for watching. Come back and see me again.